In this video, I'm going to post a series of clips that suggest, to me, convince that we are on the path to a white genocide and a Bolshevik style revolution. Now, let me tell you why I say this. The first video is a young activist. This was posted back in 2017, where he saw what was happening back then and tried to warn the activists that they were being co-opted. So let me play the video and you can see what you think.
I'm basically say it like this. Around the time I say, probably the end of 2015, somewhere in there, probably going into 2016, I started to notice. I began to notice infiltrators coming into the movement, which is already it's been like this for a long time. But I actually started to see them all online, making fake pages, and basically these fake people, part of the black movement or whatever you want to call it, were basically, feeding off our emotions, trying to get us involved in things that we're not involved in, trying to get us to believe in things that we weren't familiar with, and basically pushing us far to be more left and democratic. And one thing I want to say right now is, if you are a revolutionary or anything like that, you don't even you're not even supposed to believe in politics. So for the people who still are believing that this movement, this black movement, even some of these white movements are legit, man, you have a lot of growing to do. I'm going to say it again, you have a lot of growing to do. And I'm going to concentrate right now, anyway, on the black leaders. Okay? The black leaders, a lot of the black leaders, and I want to hit with this video. A lot of the black leaders are straight leading us to our demise. Okay? They have us working, doing their dirty work. For us, their dirty work, I mean the far left's dirty work. They got us working basically for them, because how they're getting us is they're playing us emotionally. And they're basically saying how racist and how messed up guys are the far right and the neo-Nazis are, because they need all the help that they can get. So they're getting the gays, they're getting people of other cultures, the people of the far left. I'm talking about the far left. I'm getting somewhere with this. They're getting gays, they're getting black people, anybody who doesn't like Donald Trump. They're basically trying to get you to fight for a war that is being started on American turf very, very soon. And they want us to be a part of their side. What I'm trying to get the black population to understand and understand, and this is critical, is the movement has been compromised. Okay, everybody needs to know that the RBG movement has been compromised. BLM, if you are not caught up to BLM, it is not even a real black organization. It never was. I actually feel bad that I've been keeping a lot of this information cooped up for so long, but I just felt like, it wasn't getting anywhere. But now things are about to go ahead and hit the fan. Anyways, if you have any kind of brain, BLM is endorsed by the Soros in the Clinton family. If you have any kind of a brain, you know that those same people don't give a damn about you, don't give a damn about black people, don't give a damn. They're exploiting the black plight to make money off of you. They're using your emotions, and based off what has happened to you, they're using that against you so you can join these evil demonic people that help fight the people on the far right. They want, or not even the far right. I want to make this simple. The left is going against the right. It's a huge civil war that's being planned out. I want to make this simple. It's happening right now. And what they want is for everybody to choose a side consciously or subconsciously. Now, a lot of these white boys and a lot of these white people, they've already chosen their side. Okay? And what I'm saying to these people is, my people, is you're setting yourself up to get slaughtered. Okay? Become armed. Okay? Become aware. Know what's going on within the system. Because right now, there is hidden powers who are controlling the narrative. And they're brainwashing you to feel a certain way about the system, about white people, about every race, and about yourselves. Do not let these beasts, do not let these evil people do this. And I'm not talking about any particular race, man. You got black people, man. Like I said, the movement has been compromised. There is no black RBG movement. If you were claiming BLM, you a real sad motherfucker. For the simple fact that BLM has always, and from the very beginning, was being promoted and being paid for by Soros and Clinton. If you think that these people who've never given a damn about you, all of a sudden, they care about the black man's plight. All of us, man, y'all pay attention. Y'all really got to pay attention. I'm getting somewhere with this, I promise. All of a sudden, these white people on the left, and they've been doing this, but all of a sudden, they, are supporting the black plight. This is all to get as many numbers as they can on their side to fight this civil war that they're planning out, that they're already being prepared for. You're going to have to choose a side. Don't set yourself up to get slaughtered. This is all a big setup. It's huge propaganda. The biggest propaganda that could be happening right now. And what I want people to understand and understand is that we got to put the race thing to the side right now. We have to put it to the side because we have to understand what's going on and what's important. And the reason why it's so important on black people, because I know black people are like, okay, the left versus the right, what does that have to do with us? Because the people on the left are trying to use us. The people on the left are using us. The Democratic Party are using black people to fight their war with Antifa, with it's getting very, very deep. If you don't know who Antifa is, look Antifa up. Basically a terrorist group. I don't know what people's belief system is. You can call them what you want to call them, but they're basically like a militant group, and they're anti-fascist. That's what Antifa stands for. It stands for anti-fascist. And with that being said, this group is being paid for by, you guessed it, the younger Rothschilds, the Clintons, and the Soros. And the media is downplaying this group. They're not telling people about this group. But people on the far left are trying to get black people and as many people who are part of the far left to join this side. And what they want to do is they want to take the guns away from the people on the far right. Their whole plan is to even a playing field because the people on the far right, they deal with guns. They have all the guns. And right now, as it stands, the people on the left are set to get slaughtered. That's why they're pushing gun laws. They're pushing gun laws for the simple fact that if you're able to take some of these guns away, because Trump is implementing more gun laws. I don't care what people feel about Trump. I'm not reacting on feelings right now. I don't want people to come and be talking about how they feel about people. You think I'm a big Trump fan? No. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just giving the information as I get it. This is happening, yo. This is happening right now. November 4th is the day that Antifa has pledged that this war is going to begin. November 4th, 2017. What I want black people, my people to understand is don't get involved in something that has nothing to do with y'all. And take this information. Don't let the blacks and Hispanics to run with this information. Take this information, run with this information. This information is out there. If you don't take my word for it, do your own damn research. Because I'm trying to get people to understand, my people in particular to understand, and everybody to understand that our little minor differences right now. Because trust me, I'm pro-black. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm representing. It don't matter right now though. It don't matter right now though. It don't matter. You don't fuck with black people and you white. Hey man, that's your prerogative. That's not what the conversation is right now. That's not what's going on right now is so much bigger. So much bigger than the race issue. And if people ask me, Chaziel, so which side are you gonna choose? Which side are you going with? If you gotta choose the smart side, I'm damn sure not about to go over there with Hillary and the Soros. Come on, you gotta use your brain. As much as you have to be strategic in your movements. As much as you feel however you feel about the right, they are straightforward. The people on the left are lying to you and trying to get you to do their dirty work and get slaughtered. We represent 12% of the population. Okay. You got celebrities being endorsed by these because they know the best way to get Negroes is through entertainment. We're entertained. But these white people on the far right, they ready. You know, look, man, all I'm saying is, hey, they got their guns. They ready to go. They ready to go. While we're sitting up trying to be cute, drinking white tears and shit, this is serious, yo. This is 100% serious now. And they're going to use you, nigga, and emotionally, they're going to get you attached to their little movement, Antifa and all this bullshit, to get your head blown off. Do your own research. And then white people, you do it because I ain't trying to make this about race. They coming after you. White, black, Mexican, they are coming after us. I just want to put that out there, let y'all know for a minute, hey man, this is what's going on. Go on and arm yourselves. Your main man, Chaziel Sons. God bless. Holla at you.
That video was posted in 2017. I think it's important to note the sincerity and the urgency in his voice. Like, he believes, he knows what's coming, and he's trying to warn us to keep on the lookout for it. Now, that was posted in 2017. Let's take a look at what's been happening since about 2021 when the borders were opening. So they're bringing in foot soldiers to help in this race war that they're promoting.
Mr. Secretary Mayorkas, I have behind me a chart that has the encounters of CBP. This was taken off of the CBP website, and just kind of want to walk through some of the information contained there. Um, Based upon the research that I've done, it appears since the president took office, since you became the chairman of Homeland Security, that there's been roughly 7.4 million encounters along our southwest border. If you were to put all those people in one geographic area, that would represent the seventh largest state in the United States, between Arizona and Tennessee. We see that the last month prior to you taking office, that there were 95,000 encounters along the southwest border. We see that the numbers reported here by your department, September of 23, the last reporting numbers, show that that number has spiked now to 341%, an increase of almost 250%. We know that is part.
The next step in a genocide is to get people who are neighbors to hate each other. And the way they do that is by systematically demonizing the target. So let's see how, if we think the white race has been demonized over the past years since this 2017 Civil War program kicked off.
White. The National Park Service says the persistent whiteness of its 419 parks is an existential crisis.
You stop it! You are a white male!
True.
Stop it! You are a white male! Your skin is light enough! Stop it!
You're a white woman with blonde hair.
Yeah?
That's racist. You are racist.
You're a fucking white male! You're a
Realize the biggest terror threat in this country is white men.
Say to the people who dragged a poor white guy out of a car and beat him.
Oh my goodness, poor white people, please, oh my, stop it.
It means recognizing that there is one common enemy, the white man. We need to address the fact that, all of these groups of people, the issues they face, it all comes from the same people, white men. So we need to get rid of them.
I don't even know what diversity means, but whatever. Thank you.
It means non-white men.
I would say our country should be more fearful of white men across our country, because they are actually causing most of the deaths within this country. We should be profiling, monitoring, and creating policies to fight the radicalization of whites.
When is it okay to kill whites? New York professor says having a white nuclear family promotes white supremacy. Professor tweets that white people should commit mass suicide. College professor says kill cops, kill all white people, and kill the straights. Professor says all I want for Christmas is white genocide.
When we say we want to kill whites, we don't really mean we want to kill whites, we do. But when we say we want to kill whites, it's like it's a capitalist, not today.
Wanted to kill whites. 5 police officers were killed in the attacks last night. Another 7 were wounded, and
If you think I'm being hyperbolic, think back to the other revolutions where there was mass genocide. I'm talking specifically of the Russian Bolshevik Revolution and the Mao Cultural Revolution in China. The similarities here are pretty stark. They were both organized by Jewish Marxists. The way they did it was to demonize the bourgeois, or the middle class in Russia. They did this through manipulation of media, through importing people from surrounding areas in other countries, and stoking the hatred that led to the deaths of millions of people. Now this is happening here, run by the same people. The same media outlets are controlled by the same people. The people are being imported from other countries with the support of the Jewish people. This isn't just happening here. If you've been paying attention, you've noticed that Europe is in a cultural turmoil. And that was helped along with Jewish people. Let me illustrate what I mean here. I'm going to show you a clip of a Zionist woman named Barbara Specter, and let her explain why she thinks there might be a resurgence of anti-Semitism.
One of them is Barbara Specter, a former American who made Aliyah and then 10 years ago, with the help of the government of Sweden, set up a non-denominational institute of Jewish learning with the Greek name of Paideia, here in Stockholm. She believes the current wave of anti-Semitism in Sweden will pass and that Jews have an important role to play in a country undergoing profound change.
I think there's a resurgence of anti-Semitism because at this point in time, Europe has not yet learned how to be multicultural. And I think we're going to be part of the throes of that transformation, which must take place. Europe is not going to be the monolithic societies that they once were in the last century. Jews are going to be at the center of that. It's a huge transformation for Europe to make. They are now going into a multicultural mode, and Jews will be resented because of our leading role.
So it looks like the same script, just being played on a different stage. Instead of Russia or China, it's in America now. I hope you got something out of the video. It's a lot to get your head around, but you really have to think about it because it is happening. You need to share the information with your friends. You need to talk about it with your elected representatives. And I hope you share this video. If you disagree, let me know. I'd be interested. So thanks for watching. Talk to you again.